Good Tuesday, friends at Salem Lutheran Church. Got a few things going on this week. Endowment Fund has monies available if you've got some projects under their requirements. They'd love to help you out with those missions. Just get the form online, either at the website or give Michelle a call at the office. Either way, you can get one. Also, Vacation Bible School is moving forward, so I hope that you'll take an opportunity to sign up and help our children out learning about Jesus. And it's going to be a little bit different this year being virtual, so hope that you can help out with that. Outdoor worship on July 5th, weather permitting. If for some reason it looks like rain or a good chance of rain, we probably will cancel it. It will come through on the email blast that morning. So please watch that email blast, and those folks who call others who do not have emails, please make it a point to give them a call. Appreciate that very much. We will be practicing social distancing. There'll be some guidance as you enter the lawn, where you can come in, where you leave, kind of that one-way deal. There'll be spots marked so that you'll know where you can be. And if it's a sunny day, you might want to bring an umbrella, because not everybody's going to be able to fit in the shade there at Salem. We are probably going to be using the steps as the chancel area, pointing towards, I believe that's Hall, toward the west, and spread out both directions on the lawn. There'll be seats available if you absolutely don't have your own lawn chair, but it's a lot easier if you bring your own lawn chair for our disinfecting process. And if you are unable to sit comfortably on the lawn, I know some people have a little trouble walking, and we will have places reserved for you on the sidewalk. So please be aware that we appreciate if you can sit on the lawn. Please leave those spots for those who cannot. This time of pandemic, we've been through the riots, and we've been through the difficulties of racism and such. We're finding out that this was not a sprint. When we began the pandemic, we thought we were beginning with a sprint. We'd have to run through a few weeks and we'd be done. And we're finding out rather this is a marathon, and we're not sure when we're going to be coming back. We're talking about how we can possibly open up the church again, but some things have to happen, and one is with the cases have to continue to reduce in the state and to make it safe, especially for our congregation, who's generally a little bit older and a little more vulnerable to the virus. So thought I'd share one word from Timothy. It's a popular image in the Bible about running the race. As we look at this marathon that we are in, Paul writes to Timothy, he says, "I have fought well, I have finished the race, and I have been faithful. So a crown will be given to me for pleasing the Lord. He judges fairly, and on the day of judgment he will give a crown to me and everyone else who wants him to appear with power." And we too are running that race. There's a lot of other images in the Bible that you might choose to pick out, but I'm hoping that you're finding something to do to keep your sense of peace and your sense of stability throughout this. I read to you from Herbert Hoover. One of the things that I like to do is fly fish. Herbert Hoover was a big fly fisherman. In fact, he fished along the Brule River in Wisconsin several times. To go fishing is the chance of washing one's soul with pure air, with the rush of the brook, or with the shimmer of the sun on blue water. It brings meekness and inspiration from the decency of nature, charity toward tackle makers, patience toward fish, a mockery of prophets and egos, a quieting of hate, a rejoicing that you do not have to decide anything until next week. And it is a discipline in the equality of men, for all men are equal before fish. Yes, he wrote this a few years ago, so we can add, and all women are equal before fish. So I hope that you're finding a way to find some stability, some sense in your life. Once again, I encourage the reading of the Psalms to be a very inspirational message of being able to deal with difficulties. I hope that you'll work your way through the Psalms and continue to keep up the good race, keep up your faith. We wish you a good week. We will be back for our Thursday prayer service, and we will continue. One note, we do continue the online worship services, either way, whether we have an outdoor worship or not. We're going to continue with those online worship services. So, in that memory, so I wish you a blessing on this week. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord's face shine upon you and be gracious unto you. The Lord look upon you with favor and grant you his peace. Amen.